game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals.
Breaks into the open. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are. And now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 with a first down. The Bulldogs are on the move. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here.
Turning it on! And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Got his man in the middle. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right front. Nice job.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came down the road, and attacked the run.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision a quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. Now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
No secret, this guy is a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Absolutely to stop the threat. He's brought down on a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, back up close to their own end zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Bulldogs heading quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Slater. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's got the first down and more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Man down on the play as he... Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
The back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Makes the grab. It's small. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set. First down. They just keep firing. Gets it out fast. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. Linebacker or safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
They really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Get set.
Quarterback keeper. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop. But there is a flag on the play.
Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Dogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hauser.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Makes a move. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. You just got to do a better job.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last week, so let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Leaves it with the back. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle, it's landing. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And they'll get him down inside the 5 with this offense powering for the score. Quarterback keeps going. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. To the air, it's Sanders. Unloads to the right. He's got it. There he goes. 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting him get some positive yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The running back has it. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw in Sanders. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The shotgun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Dogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Got his man on the outside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Andrew. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here we go. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Slater. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here we go. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on fourth down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here we go. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's a small. He gets it. He's so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, fourth down.
They'll run for it. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Oh, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
He's got the tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great job by the back on the option.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going in their direction.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a move to get open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. Just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. You know the quarterback is going to go his way early, and after with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Right down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone, the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. That's caught. It's Landry. Makes the grab. Almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on third and short. He'll throw it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. And now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Little touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's small. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Try to get the edge with a quick touchback. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for a first down. Run that play, you get it. Nice, easy, breezy.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Performance. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. With the win today, they're now